Morning, guys. Early today. Happy Hoerner Happy Hour, Thursday. It is, I think, a little after 8 a.m. Eastern. So I was just walking over to the studio. We have a class at 9, but before we do, I wanted to hop in here. I've been doing a lot of auditioning lately with new instructors, and I've been kind of tweaking my old instructors. And there's a few things, a few little tics, a few little habits that instructors have, myself included, that we all do when we're up on the bike teaching that we don't really notice. So I want you to make an extra effort over the next couple weeks. Pay attention to what you're doing consistently and maybe unconsciously on the bike, because those little things are the things that we can clean up to make our ride a little bit smoother, flow a little bit better, just get better as instructors. So 3 things that I see a lot. First of all, if you use a mic, which I think most of you do, a lot of touching the mic. I do it too. We readjust. It's almost like a nervous habit, or maybe it's just your sound quality isn't great, so you feel like you need to constantly be moving it around. Do yourself a favor. Test your all your sound beforehand with your music. Set up your mic in the right spot, and then just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Because what we do is we're constantly fidgeting, and when the riders are watching us, it distracts them from what we're saying. So they can't really get in the ride with us because they're watching us fidget, right? It's the same as if you were doing like twirling your hair or anything else. It's distracting them from what you're actually saying. So watch the mic touching and readjusting and all that good stuff. I get it's a challenge. Mics are always a pain in the butt. There's always feedbacks, issues once in a while. There's always going to be fit issues around your head. Just do your best with it and find something that works and then hold it there. The second thing that I see a lot is, the last two kind of go together. So in between songs especially, I hear instructors say that you're kind of resetting, right? You're getting into the next drill or the next whatever it is, because a lot of you base it on song by song, drill by drill. And people sit up from the bike. So you push away from the handlebars and you sit up. As soon as you do that, they're going to do it. And they're going to get taken out of the ride. You're going to lose the flow. You're going to lose the momentum. So I talk about this a lot. The transitions between songs are so crucial to creating that experience, that flow. And if you can master that, that's what makes a really good ride. So, for example, if you're coming off a really heavy hill, instead of finishing the hill right as the song ends, sitting down, releasing the gear to a flat road, and then getting them into some sort of run or whatever it is, start to release the hill before that song ends, set them up, get them back in the saddle, so that by the next time the song starts, the next song starts. You're not saying, all right, and telling them what you're doing. You're already doing it. You naturally got them into it, and they're just flowing through your ride. So it takes a lot of practice because we're so used to one drill to the next that we say, okay, all right, sit up. So those were the last two. I kind of mushed them together. So sitting up from the saddle, getting them out of the ride. So that is very common. Again, I do it too. You say, you realize what's coming next and you want to tell them. So you say, all right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Or, okay, guys. I hear that all the time. So pay attention to what you're saying in between songs. You probably have something that you usually say. If you can't get your thoughts together, give them a little bit of silence. So if you've already set them up to where they're supposed to be, it's okay to let them sit in it for a second and then start to build them into whatever you're doing next. You don't need to tell them word for word what's going through your head. You just need to set them up to get there. So hopefully that makes sense. So the 3 things, going back over them: touching the mic, be careful with that, readjusting constantly, leave it where it is, let it be. Number 2, sitting up from the bike. And number 3, in between songs or before you're setting them up for the next drill, saying, okay, all right, guys. And getting them into, telling them what's going through your head instead of flowing them through it. So the okay, all right might be different for you. I have a couple instructors who in between every song say, all right, guys, and then tell people what to do. So I figured some of you might do it too. So in general, just pay attention to the things that you're doing constantly. This is the kind of thing that if you record yourself, video or audio, one or the other, you'll start to notice the things that you do a lot, and maybe you can start to chop out because we don't need to be saying all of this stuff. We don't need to be doing all of this stuff. Sometimes it makes our ride a little bit cleaner to get that stuff out of there. So let me know if you have questions, and if you guys have tics or kind of nervous habits that you're aware of or that you just thought of while you're watching this, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious what else we do. Okay, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the sunshine. Well, sunny here. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. And I'll see you soon. Bye.